Beyblade is one of the most addictive toys on the planet, and just like gambling, once you start, you just can't stop. I was about 9 years old at the time when I saw all my buddies at school gather around the table screaming like that school thought was getting finger blasted next to the math homework. Well, to my disappointment, they were playing Beyblades. So what even are Beyblades? There are so many toys for kids out there, but Beyblades, they are just special. About a minute into watching those plastic spinning things fighting each other,
something just snapped! Something inside of me!
The same day I went straight to my mom, begging her to buy me one. She ended up buying me one of those fake big chunky metal ones. Now I was mad because it wasn't like the ones my friends had in school, but oh boy, I was wrong. The next day I came into school all hyped the fuck up. I went up to my friends and said, look what I got. All of them were flabbergasted at the sight of this giant fucking Beyblade. We finally started battling and oh boy, my Beyblade was completely annihilating their small little Beyblades like it was one of those level 1 versus Mafia boss ads. Until mine ended up breaking some kid's Beyblade and he cried about it to the teacher until they completely banned Beyblades from the school. But that didn't stop me because my dumbass was organizing Beyblade tournaments with random kids at the park, which literally became a whole thing. I remember at some point I got the left spinning Beyblade Drain Fafnir. Now this Beyblade had aura, sexy fucking aura. He can basically steal spin by having rubber that absorbs the impact of the right spin's opponent's attack that converts the kinetic energy gathered from its opponents into its own additional rotation velocity. So I pulled up to the park destroying everybody's Beyblades by only hand spinning my Beyblade. At that point I basically felt like a trans-dimensional god. I remember having kids coming up to me with a whole box of Beyblades, launching 5 to 10 at once, and I still won. But besides the actual toys, there was a whole fucking anime about it. And my 9-year-old self was like, are there people cooler than me? The 9-year-old would be 10 kids at a random park in the middle of nowhere. But this show was different. So I want to talk about a couple of characters, alright? We got this man, Shu Korenai. This man had the biggest aura at the start of the show. He had people glazing him, making deals like it was a drug cartel to even get the chance to battle him.
But only on one condition. We will only join if we can battle Shu. No more questions, so we got a deal?
He even beat the main character at the finals of the first tournament he had, until he got destroyed by his one rival, so he decided to move countries to train at some high budget facility. Like man, this is Beyblade we're talking about, not some fucking NBA team. They had this man thinking it's all innocent until the owner of the team guilt-tripped him into joining an underground organized cult. This man was literally reported as missing on the news, but nah, he playing Beyblade. They had this man training like Skara from Super Striker, trying to manipulate him into becoming the best blader in the world like it's 5'11" Kinderheim from Monster. And even after all that, he tried getting revenge on Louis for beating him and his friend the first season and still getting clapped. He got a mental breakdown and got so mad he literally killed his own Beyblade, and instead of 3D printing a new one like the other characters, he went to the gates of heaven and asked for God for a new Beyblade. This man literally became his own Beyblade. He started breaking random people's Beyblades for revenge. And what took to fix him, you might ask? His friend beat him in a battle and now he acted all cool and shit, like he didn't try to kill the whole main cast 20 episodes ago. And now we got Free De La Hoya. This man was like the quiet kid in the back of the class. You may think he's innocent, but he will pull out his AK-47 if he needs to. In season 2 he put up from the shadows, being mad disrespectful to the main character for no reason.
Oh, hey Free. You came to watch the tryouts?
I'm really bored. I was hoping there was something interesting going on.
Now Vol didn't let that slide. He challenged him for a battle. But this man Free stood there with no launcher looking at Vol like he's the weird one. This man literally threw his Beyblade like a kid's Fortnite controller and still won.
The thing about losing is it's actually not fun. See how I'm the one smiling? Victory's where it's at.
By the end of the second season, he literally unlocked Super Saiyan, destroying grown men's dreams. He carried huge fucking boulders, having the physique of Jack Fitness. Plus he even got the show's only baddie blushing on him. And how this man gets so special? He talked to a deer. This man on some Vinland Saga shit. He be one with nature. He got no enemies. Now we got Louis. This man had aura. He put up with a whole yacht to a Beyblade event. How do you even got money for that? Where are your parents, bro? Remember, everyone in this show is literally 12 years old. This kid be stealing his mom's credit card and shit. Don't forget, this kid even got blue flames for his hair. How this man even alive? This show is not realistic. Now for last we got Xander Shakadera. He'd be the big brother of the show for real. Man was 11 years old and 6'1" feet tall. How is this even possible? These men's parents, Dory and Bragi for One Piece, he even got a whole martial arts training camp at his home. This man out here at 11 years old doing more work than my whole bloodline. But honestly, I think this show kind of fell off after season 2. They should have kept it short on some Gravity Falls shit. But at that time, I started collecting a whole lot of bays. I used to use every penny I got to order a Beyblade from Japan. My dumbass was even talking to those motherfuckers before bed, trying to get my Bay Spirit connection with the Beyblades on some freaky shit. But that's all for today, man. This video was funny as hell to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Also, thank you so much for the last video. Y'all got me flabbergasted looking at the analytics. 6,000 views, 500 likes. Y'all got me addicted to looking at the channel's stats like it's my Instagram chat with my talking stage. I'm gonna start trying to make one video a week, but I'll maybe be late by one day, so don't catch me in those mistakes. By the way, leave a comment if you want me to make more volleyball related content like the last video, or variety content on anything I want basically. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe. Goodbye.